Well, everyone, iOS 19 is going to be coming out within the next year, and it's so funny because iOS 18 just came out. But I kind of wanted to take a little bit of time and kind of talk about some things that I'm kind of looking forward to within iOS, 19. Some of the things I would love to see Apple do, although, nobody's going to, actually use my word as, truth. They shouldn't. There could be some things that Apple could end up doing that I'm super looking forward to for sure. Now, the first thing I want to say is that there is a fairly high likelihood for the most part where Apple is basically going to go through and they're essentially going to just, I think they're really going to focus in on Apple Intelligence. I think from what I can see, Apple's really going to go and try to focus in as much as they can on Apple Intelligence this particular year. And I think what they're going to do is they're pretty much just going to go through and next year, once the iPhone 16s are out and the 16 Pros are out and all these phones, I think they're pretty much just going to look at their whole entire lineup and they are going to start, turning Apple Intelligence into a massive thing, a much more bigger thing than it is now. And I think they're probably going to do what Samsung just did with their AI, series. I think they're probably going to go through and they're probably going to start charging for some other crazy features within, Apple Intelligence. And I think that's probably a very big thing that Apple's going to end up doing. Now, I hope they don't end up doing it. Again, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. But from what I can see, that's kind of what we're kind of taking a look at, is that Apple Intelligence is going to get some pretty big updates. But also, if I could make a thing, if I could just make some assumptions and some things I'd love to see, I really hope Apple goes through and they really try to improve their whole entire UI at a much larger scale. Their theming options that they did within, iOS 18 were really cool. Their app icon changes, all those things, very, very cool stuff. I think it's time for Apple to go through and make some bigger changes here too. And I'm hoping that they can allow us to change our app icons entirely. I'm hoping we can have a lot more customizability, almost like a theme engine built inside of our iPhones. And on top of that, I hope Apple also improves not only that, but their multitasking panel as well. There's still no split screen multitasking we have inside of our iPhones. And I think still that's a very, very kind of sad thing that we have. Like, we still don't have this. It's been so long. It's like for one of the, basic things they can implement, considering that they already have this type of capability on their iPads. I feel like all they have to do is just a little bit more work and they can bring that over into their current generation of iPads and, their iPhones as well. And they have it on their iPads. They don't have it on their iPhones. I've been saying this for 7 years now, but I really hope with this next version of software, Apple can go through and really implement those big changes inside of iOS in order for us to get that split screen multitasking inside of those particular phones. Now, on top of that, another thing I'd love to see is hopefully some more improvement when it comes down to their AI features. So their Apple Intelligence features are really cool, but I'm hoping they can break through and make some really big changes in this next version of software as well when it comes down to AI more than just Apple Intelligence. Some things I'd love to see is some massive improvements to Siri. There looks to be some improvements within iOS 18, but I'm hoping there's some bigger ones within iOS 19 as well. And those are kind of my big things. I think if they just add split screen multitasking, that can be the big thing that they can do, and I'd be so happy about it for sure. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.